Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies.
It's been a while since we played in a playoff game. Different colleges, same coaches.
Moving on in the college football playoff. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Hand off to the single back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Takes the handoff again. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safety.
He's got it, enough for a first down. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back.
The first holding penalty already. Oh, yeah.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game,
yeah, he threw it behind without it. Yeah.
But you've got time way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Here comes the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Makes the catch downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
He's got it near the end zone. He'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the one. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the one. He's looking to throw. Oh, and they'll trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so second and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
And he's got it again. Runs through the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Third down play for this offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback's got it on the option. QB decides to keep it here. He's got the first and still going. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to...
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Pass caught down at the 20. all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Boise State.
Yes, he do.
This is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns.
He's
so
my
far.
savior, Lord and Savior for the season.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
This defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Cortez. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. So Kirk, Boise State is in front, and the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Setting the back in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. The sure hands. It's Flanagan. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
Pressure is coming. Crosses the 45. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Play action here on first down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Fights off the defender. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
That is has great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Aggies! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jameson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Bet. Don't worry,
And the
man.
Boise State offense is back out on
You'll
the
have
field.
plenty of time after this
They
L.
take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Second down now after the sack. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Wide open downfield. He brings him down. It's a big play all the way to the 43.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. And coach elects to send out the field goal unit. What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
That's reeled in. It's Flanagan. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Boise State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And now they'll set up for the point after. extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas A&M, 7.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pop over the middle. It's Cortez. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He has first down yardage at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Here's the second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Jamison. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the Boise State offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Broncos getting set on first and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Cooper. Breaking free at the 35. And here he goes. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. It's Jamison. Loses the football. The scramble is on. Recovered by the kicking team now. They'll steal a possession here.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Jamison. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. And the defense comes up with the football.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they come roaring back now. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point gets him within 3, 31-28. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jamison. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Picks up the first, looking for more. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. This one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, what a missed opportunity here. A chance for a big play. He's wide open. I think he starts to maybe think too much about making a play and trying to score a touchdown. Just drops the football.
The pass rush closing in. Catch made in space. Look out. Who's in the clear? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Broncos. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and bagged that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defense is important, and you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Graham down the middle. It's Cortez. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Aggies. Look out, a whole different game now.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Jameson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He's absolutely got to be driving this defense mad. And they nearly got another big one there.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
I think anybody can understand trying to get this guy the ball. You want to trust your playmakers, but you can't expect him to beat double coverage like that every single time. It's too risky, and you're asking just too much from one guy.
And the return is brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The Aggies looking to run some tempo here.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They battle back to take the lead.
I think this receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jamison. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They go back onto the attack, but now behind on the scoreboard. Can they answer right away? They're going to run it here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Deep shot, but he paid for it. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Boise State, to put them on top now. And they connect again. That's just been an unstoppable pitch-and-catch combination all game, Kirk.
This receiver's been making this defense look silly, Chris, the entire game. He has multiple touchdowns so far. It just shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out hasn't worked.
They return from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. With the catch, it's Cooper. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Wide open downfield. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Aggies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not get
intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Delivers quickly to the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back. Looking right, this one caught. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. Tackle made after a big gain. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. He puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
So, second down after the incompletion. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks clear in open space. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Broncos. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They stop him right at the 24. Empty set now, 5 wide. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Cortez. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
The completion sets up a second down play. Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Grab near the sticks. It's Cortez. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage, get a corner up in his face, and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Single back takes the handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Receiver makes the grab. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Man, Chris, this throw does give them the lead. And what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives them the lead here late in this game.
PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. This playoff game on the line. Can the offense navigate the end zone here when they need a touchdown? Which toward the sideline finds the running back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? He's running out of time here. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. They can't stop him.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Playoff game's coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Grinding away with the running game. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score in first down. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. This passing game is on fire today.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the...
Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. And this pass is caught. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. No spike. He's looking to throw it. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker. So let's check out that. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Play action fake, looking to throw. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
backed against the wall. You practice these kind of things in spring ball, in camp in the summer, even during the week of preparation. Who's going to win, the offense or the defense? The defense does their job here on 3rd and goal to knock that one away. Now we got a big call coming up here on 4th down. The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. The back's got it. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield, they have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play the way to secure the victory? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Has the 1st down and more. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
GG's.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W.